Today I wanted to talk to you about the difference between active real estate investing and passive real estate investing and all of the variations in between. Generally speaking, you make more money as an active real estate investor versus a passive real estate investor. However, there's a really good hybrid mix between the two where you can make a ton of money. And in today's video, we're going to talk about that sweet spot between active and passive that makes a ton of money. My name is Shiloh Lundahl, and you're watching the Improved channel focused on real estate investing. So when it comes to investing actively in real estate, the most active you can be in investing in real estate is you can go door to door and knock, or you can send out mailers and you can find potential sellers. You can go to their house yourself, you can talk with them, and you can get that property under contract for as low as they're willing to sell and for what you're willing to buy it for. And then you go and you fix it up yourself. You come there nights and weekends, you get it all done yourself, or maybe you're just working on it full time. And then you yourself are a realtor, and then you either sell it yourself on the MLS, or you keep it and you rent it out and you find that renter to come in there. Basically, doing it all yourself, you're probably going to get the most profit out of that deal because you don't have to pay anybody to do anything. You're going to be the one that does everything with that property. Now, the other extreme, the most passive investor, is the one that may invest in maybe a syndicated deal, or may just kind of lend on a deal and kind of see how it's being done a little bit, may get, a little return on that deal or return on your money. But basically, you don't really see much of the deal. You don't really visit the property. You don't really have any say over what happens. You just maybe lent some money and you've been able to get a return on your money. Those are the two extremes. And as you can see, the more active you are, the more you tend to earn. The more passive you are, the less the return is to you because you have to pay everybody else along the way to do their job because you're not doing any of it. You're hiring other people to do almost every job. So what is that sweet spot in between being an active investor and being a passive investor? This is what I have found. In addition to being a real estate investor, I'm also a therapist. And so I have a therapy practice where a large portion of my week is spent providing therapy to children and families. So I can't be at my properties every day making sure that things are getting done that need to be done, or swinging a hammer or putting up drywall. I can't do that because I'm meeting with families in my therapy practice. So how do I invest in real estate? I have a partner, and he and I work together along with a couple of assistants to get a ton of things done. So rather than doing the work myself, I tend to coordinate that work through an assistant. So she'll call me several times during the day, or maybe text me a few times during the day, and I'll respond to her text. So she may ask me a question about a certain property, and then I'll respond to her question when I have a minute to be able to respond. And then she goes and she does the thing that I've instructed her to do. And so that's how I invest. Most of what I do is I coordinate with my assistant, and I coordinate with banks, and I work with my partner. And so a lot of my time is not spent doing a lot of real estate during work hours. I might do some real estate early in the morning by working on getting some documents ready for the banks, or I might, quickly look through an email that's sent to me to see if there's any good wholesale deals on that email. And then when I find a good wholesale deal, I may just send a text message out to that wholesaler saying that I'm interested in that property and ask a couple more questions. And if I like the property, then I'll send a text message to the wholesaler saying, hey, we want to get this property. And then he'll send a message back to me with the instructions of what I need to do in order to purchase that property. And usually that's him sending me a purchase contract. So when I get that, I might go ahead and quickly sign it on my phone, and then I'll send a text message to my assistant to have her take over an earnest money check to the title company. And then, so again, I'm just kind of coordinating different things here and there. It's these little, 1 or 2 or 5 minute little spurts of me doing things and me coordinating with other people to get things done. But what's really neat about that is that I get to participate in the appreciation of the properties and, getting the cash flow for these properties. So I participate in a lot of the growth and income, and I don't have to go and do a lot of the work myself. And the way that I do that is through having an assistant. Doing it on my own, I would not be able to both provide therapy and also be able to build a large real estate portfolio. So the sweet spot in between being really active and passive is I need to have somebody that's able to do that active part for me. So that's one hybrid example between active investing and passive investing, in a way to where it can be very, very lucrative and very beneficial while you're able to still work a full-time job. The key is to build a team and have people in place to do very specific jobs so that you can do your full-time job and you can pay other people to do what they're good at. And then after doing this for a few years, you can truly build up quite a portfolio for yourself. And that can help create enough cash flow for you to maybe cut down on some of the hours that you need to spend at work. And then maybe you can spend more time with your family and doing a lot of the things that you really want to do. I know this was just a quick little tip, but I wanted to share it with you because a lot of people think that they have to quit their job in order to invest in real estate or become a real estate investor. And that's not true. Or they think, well, because I have a job, the most I can really do in investing is maybe buy a property here and there. And that's it, because I have to work and I can't manage, 3 or 4 or 10 or 20 or 30 properties and still keep my full-time job. The truth is you can. What you need is you need a team. Right now we have over 160 properties between myself and my partner. And my assistant is able to manage most of our properties. And she has some help from some other assistants that we have. So I wanted to share this with you so that you know that you can jump into the game of real estate and you can be successful while keeping a full-time job. So thank you so much for watching this video. Please click the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm going to try to continue to get more content out, and I want you to be informed of when that content comes out so that you can improve your real estate investing. So thanks again. Have a great day.